Never before has technology developed at the rate with which it is developing now. We live in an era of driverless cars, artificial intelligence such as Siri, possess programs that can diagnose patients with the accuracy of an actual doctor. As technology continues its growth, it is not unreasonable to think that many jobs will be taken over by machines in the future. However, we shouldn't fret, because this development could provide just the break we need to bring humanity to the next level, as long as the control over these technological assets resides in the right hands. Welcome to Spirosophy, where spirituality and philosophy meet. Here are some examples of jobs that have been or might be automated in the future. In 2004, Professor Frank Levi from MIT and Professor Richard Murnane from Harvard published a thorough research of the job market, listing those professions most likely to undergo automation. Truck drivers were given as an example of a job that could not possibly be automated in the foreseeable future. It is hard to imagine, they wrote, that algorithms could safely drive trucks on a busy road. A mere 10 years later, Google and Tesla not only imagined this, but are actually making it happen. In another example, a recent study has shown that a computer algorithm diagnosed correctly 90% of lung cancer cases presented to it, while human doctors had a success rate of only 50%. Lastly, in some airports, you may find that you are no longer greeted by an attendant when checking in your luggage. Instead, a machine verifies your booking information, thereafter sending your suitcase automatically on board your flight. Oxford researchers calculated that within the next 20 years, the likelihood of different professions such as bakers, tour guides, and bus drivers, among other highly frequenting jobs, being taken over by computers is as high as 90%. This is shocking, but we mustn't forget that this is no new development, as technology has liberated us from many of the tasks we used to have. Technological advancements play an enormous role in contributing to the comfort we enjoy in the modern era. Thanks to things as the internet, cars, and powerful instruments such as the microscope, we now don't have to worry about an entire host of problems we used to worry about when such technology was in existence. Take food distribution. Instead of sending letters in order to organize shipments, with the internet, we can supervise and govern an entire distribution network between countries with the click of a mouse, saving time, increasing accuracy, and minimizing loss among these shipments. With cars, we no longer have to venture on long, tiresome treks in order to get from A to B. Lastly, with technological developments in medicine, we are extraordinarily less vulnerable to the epidemics and plagues that surely pestered us in the past. Our jobs and way of life have already altered in an immense manner due to technology, and it seems this change is just beginning. What if machines do indeed take over the majority of the lower and middle class jobs we now occupy? Will we indeed have more comfort and freedom than ever before? Will the new system be in the hands of tyrants enforcing Big Brother-like control? Will we sit idly in gluttony and sloth while being entertained by virtual reality and TV shows? Or will we use technology to our advantage and push the spiritual agenda of the human race? The main thing I believe when it comes to automation is that if there is a machine that can do a job better than us, we shouldn't be doing it. With regard to human potential and intellect, there are many people at the moment who are working under their capacity. Here, I am mostly talking about people who don't like their jobs, people who feel they could be doing something more valuable with their time. Once machines take over a big portion of the jobs we now occupy, we will be left with the task of creating new jobs or activities, since by that time we might have all of our needs covered concerning comfort, nutrition, and safety. Once this long-awaited humanistic goal has been achieved, we will be tasked with creating a new approach to life. The picture in mind is this one. Once liberated, work will no longer be a must. It will become a choice. With an upgraded automated system, the idea of welfare will be expanded. Those who choose not to work will never have to worry about bringing food to the table. But hopefully an entire society on welfare won't be the result. Those who do choose to work will earn money by pursuing things like the arts, psychology, philosophy, event planning, nature preservation, and other important and creative job types. Occupations which serve to entertain, enlighten, help, and encourage others in a way in which the environment doesn't suffer and the entire world prospers. With a freed up schedule, many might start looking inside instead of outside, unraveling secrets connected to identity and the functioning of our bodies. Humanity will have the chance to view life from a higher perspective. Instead of being limited, possibilities and potential will be expanded upon, arming us more than ever before with the opportunity of building a society based on love and unity rather than fear and division. There will be many people sharing insights, helping people within and outside their respective circles, making it so that a huge part of the dull side to life will be scraped off, leaving room for more adventure, excitement, true experience, substance, and sensation in life. This would not mean that life will then be void of hardships, as this would take away one of the essential agents to growth in life. This implies that the hardships we will then face shall once again boom us towards a new horizon. Just as how through means of survival we evolved from apes into humans. Who knows what might come next? Who knows what potential we have lain dormant within us? Naturally, this is just a picture, and a rough one at that, with a couple of defined edges. What do you think? Is this sketch of the future one you also envision? A great teacher once told me, if you aim for the stars, you land on the clouds. Let's look beyond the stars.